News Talk 640 WFNC. We've got BEPPI Smith in here. And Tobias. That's not Gilbert Tobias Bays. The dog is Tobias. And Tobias has been eating ever since he's gotten here. Tobias.
If you look at Tobias, you can see him.
Her mic. Check her mic, please.
Yeah,
on
turn
your side.
your mic on there. Thank you.
Tobias is a big boy,
Tobias.
but he is a gentle giant, as you see.
Yes. And he's been eating ever since he got in here.
Gets along with all dogs, all people. He's a snuggle bug, rides great in the car, but I will give one alert.
Yes.
If you're going to take him on a walk, you need to be strong. I mean, will listen to commands, but he will pull a little bit right now, and I'm sure that's something they're working on this right now. But he's a strong,
He is. Look at that dog.
strong dog. He doesn't mean any
Right.
harm.
Sit. You
He
sit.
just was
You
so
sit.
excited
You
to come
sit.
see. I told him he was coming to see Gilbert and Kenny. He lost his mind
Look.
and said, "Let's go."
And look at him sitting there.
And BEPPI almost let's go.
It's like you were water skiing. I
Yes,
talked about that.
it's
For anybody,
exactly what it was like.
for anybody
And-
that's tried to water ski,
Yeah, but I got my footing and I was fine. And then after that, if you do the commands when we got out of the car, I was saying no, walk, and he was
Yes.
perfect,
Yeah,
perfect
hey,
dog.
Tobias, come here for a second. Come, Tobias.
Watch him go.
All right, you sit. You sit. You sit. You
Yes,
sit.
look at him. Look at that beautiful
That's a
boy,
good
guys.
dog.
I'm just telling you, he's beautiful. I mean, God,
oh, how
And-
polite.
he's 2 years old.
And
As
he's
you can
been
see, he's a
eating ever
pit.
since he's been in here.
That's
Yeah.
okay. He has manners.
He likes
he
to
does.
snuggle and watch Netflix.
Now, what's the story behind this dog? Was this a
He's
rescue from the
Cumberland County, yes. I'm not sure if he was found as a stray or he was a owner surrender. We have so many. We have 99 animals in our shelter right now, which, guys, that's a lot. That's a lot of
Yeah.
animals. So, again, if you are looking for a best friend or you're looking for a family member, please come to our shelter because we pull as quickly as we can from Cumberland County, Robeson County, Harnett County. We pull from the surrounding counties because we are the only brick and mortar in Cumberland County. We're it.
When you say brick and mortar, only brick and
Building.
mortar, right? Building that is a non-kill shelter.
Yes.
For the animals.
And we have some fabulous foster-based rescues here in Fayetteville, but we are the only building that a dog can come to that is a no-kill shelter. So if you come to us, you are saving two dogs, the dog that you adopt and the dog that we are going to bring in after you adopt it. It is so wonderful to have a dog, and I don't think I've slept in a house my whole life without a dog. I don't know what it would be like.
Well, the
no
two of
idea.
us. I don't have one now, but
Right.
I've had Weimaraners and Cocker Spaniels,
Come
Old
sit.
English Sheepdogs, German Shepherds,
Oh,
and
sweet boy.
and this dog here is how old now?
2 years old.
2 years old.
Mm-hmm.
Tobias is 2 years old, and it looks like got a little pit in him.
I'd
and-
say pit bull.
yeah.
Yeah, I, if I were a betting woman and I was in Vegas, I'd say pit bull
But I'm
or the
telling
Polly
you,
Market.
and it's just a gentle dog because
so sweet.
she sits down because she knows that I'm sure again right here she came up because she said, "Hey, this is the guy
Look at
with the
it.
treats."
Look at those beautiful markings, though. And, I've had friends that have had pit bulls, and they are the most wonderful, loyal dogs.
Well, they get a bad rap.
They get a bad rap if they're raised wrong, or if, again, last week we were talking about if you have children with strong dogs, you have to teach those children not to poke, not to prod. A lot of dogs are very patient, but some dogs are not. So a dog will only take a poke in the eye, a kick, so many times. They're going to defend themselves. So please make sure that you teach your children how to treat dogs and how to pet dogs.
That's it. That's good
Dogs are dogs. We can't forget that. They are dogs. But they are one of the most wonderful creatures, I think, put on this earth to bring happiness and joy to our lives.
We bought a cat in here one time.
Yep, yep.
It didn't work out too good. I mean, it was okay.
It's all right.
But the cat's not like a dog.
Yeah,
I mean,
no.
the cat's like
Listen.
doesn't care. But there's some cat lovers. People
I've had
love cats now.
Yeah, I kind of inherited cats. I've never gone out to look for a cat, but I had one to live 24, one to 19. And those were my last cats I've had. And I really love cats, but I don't want one at my home now because I have 3 big dogs. I'm more of a dog person, but I'm an animal person. But there are people out there, they love, I was talking to Miss Liz this morning. She's throwing the pitch out at the Woodpeckers game. We have a groovy
yes.
night tonight for the Woodpeckers. And she has 7 cats in her house. I couldn't imagine that.
Well, I've seen video where dogs are really afraid of cats.
Yes.
You think it's the other way around that the dog chases the cat. And
Yep.
No, the
No,
cat,
no.
that's not the case at all. dogs are afraid of them because cats are pretty quick.
They will snap you. I had one underneath my sectional in my backyard last week. I couldn't understand why my standard poodle, who catches snakes and birds, was scared halfway through the backyard looking at my sectional, but the Yorkie was circling it. I thought a possum, something. My husband went out there, pulled it. All of a sudden, this big cat comes out running to jump the fence, and I thought, boy, that cat's brave. I've never had a cat jump in my yard because I have 3 dogs, 2 huge ones, and a Yorkie. They know better.
Well, I've seen so many dogs run for the hills when a cat comes out and hunches its back and makes that sound.
They're scared.
Yeah, and if the cat's not been declawed, and Kenny, I see you over there making some.
Well, I've seen them
Have
before.
you had an interaction with cats that?
I've owned a cat that actually played fetch, but let's get on to the point. When you see a cat go, and a dog feels that upside on the nose,
They
the
never
dog
forget.
has total respect.
That's right. They
Right,
do.
because what was that?
Yeah, what was that?
Where did that come from? Well, look, we're not knocking the cat people because the cat people are out there, and
We have
the people
wonderful
love some
cats.
cats, and you guys have a bunch of cats.
We had one looks like, I was looking at it today, looks like Groucho Marx. So sweet. I talk to the cat every time I go in there. He looks just like Groucho Marx, the same markings for the mustache and such. I want to call him Groucho. He's gorgeous.
Well, what's his name?
I don't know, but I call him Groucho.
Well, change
you
the
got to
name.
remember, we
Let's-
have 99 animals, so I
Well,
know
that
a
was
lot of the
Groucho.
names.
I'd say call him Groucho.
I think it's a wonderful name. But we have, like Miss Liz, who is our most wonderful cat volunteer. She's there every single morning cleaning out those kitty litter boxes.
Wow.
Has 7 cats of her own, and that's why she has scooped more poop than any volunteer. So she's getting the Golden Scoop Award tonight.
Oh, is
at
she
the-
really?
At the Woodpeckers game. So come on out to the Woodpeckers because proceeds, and buy your tickets through FAPS.
Well, you make a good point here because these animals are work. They're part of a family.
Yes.
And they're not for everybody.
No.
But people have dogs and cats and other pets who are not responsible.
Yes.
They can be expensive
It can
as
be.
well.
Yes.
Now, one thing to help with the expenses with these animals that you get from FAPS, talk about what the vets do and all that
Before
stuff.
you adopt a dog from FAPS, it's usually close to $1,000 if you buy a puppy. Probably more these days. I don't even know how it's gone up. But when you come to FAPS, the dog is leaving the healthiest it can possibly be. It's up to date on all its vaccines. It's got the heartworm treatment. It's got the flea treatment, spayed or neutered. There's a chip for the dog for location if you lose your dog or the dog runs away. That is very close to probably $1,000 to get that all done.
Just have that done.
And to adopt from our shelter is $200. We do have some dogs that are sponsored. I will tell you that
Now,
Tobias.
let me stop for a second because when we talk about an animal being sponsored, what does that mean? What happens?
We
there?
have different people and organizations in Fayetteville that will pay the adoption fee for certain animals. I mean, they'll give $200. Say, hey, this one's and at Christmas time we have a lot that are
So
they're free.
they'll come in and say, look, if this dog gets adopted, then
They're already sponsored,
Then
yes.
they're already sponsored. But that's this dog. You can get this dog free.
Yes.
But this one now, you just can't get a dog free because they're going to check. Chelsea's going to make sure that dog should go to your house. Talk about that.
Chelsea's going to do a background check, and I know that sounds crazy to some of you, but we want to make sure that an animal leaves us, they're leaving healthy. We want to make sure they're in the best environment possible for the owner and for the dog. So she will do reference checks with the vet. She will meet the people. She will do a meet and greet if you have children and animals to make sure it's the right fit. It is not a personal decision. Please understand that. If there's a time that maybe somebody else came in, they were the right fit, they'll get the dog. Or if it's possible that it's just not the right fit will come around. But we have seen too many dogs brought back, too many dogs talked. So we have to really vet our people that adopt.
Okay. Now, our hitman Kenny McLean has the picture. I think is this Groucho Marx up here on the.
If she sees
That's
it,
it.
That's
Yep,
it?
Yeah. I went to FAPS. All you got to do is just go to
If you wanna
FAPS.
see Groucho.
FAPS. Just Google it.
Well, look, that's okay. Look, I can show Groucho
Okay.
He looks like him.
and bring up this camera.
I
right
always
here.
want to do some jokes when I see him.
I mean, as soon as you told me the name BEPPI Groucho, I knew exactly. I just had to thumb through and
Yep.
see all the cats, and boom, there
And
it was.
doesn't he look like Groucho Marx?
Absolutely.
It's hilarious. We have cats that look like other people too. You just have to come in and check them out because it's kind of like the wax museum over in the cat area.
Speaking of which, it kind of reminds me of Sven Gulli. If you ever watched Sven Gulli.
Yes.
Okay.
Cats have a personality of their own.
Indeed.
Cats are very different, and they're more self-sufficient than a dog. If you go overnight somewhere, a cat can pretty much fend for themselves. A dog cannot. A cat has a kitty litter box. They have their food. A dog has to be let out. So a dog is a little more demanding, but I appreciate it.
Candy didn't realize that he was still up on screen when he started leading the orchestra.
When I was giving you the, let's go.
I had the four-shot up there. There's Kenny's up there. Kenny's doing like this.
He's leading the orchestra.
Yeah, he has gang signs that he tells me it's time for me to give you the boot. He was doing like that and everything.
Yeah,
so.
if we do the directions, make them fast, but make sure we hit that website. Go ahead.
Yes.
Give me the directions. Where can we get? What's the address?
We are on Bragg Boulevard, right past McDonald's. If you're coming from Hayes Street on the left-hand side, pass it, do a U-turn, come down the driveway. And don't forget that Wolfstock is coming up on October 9th. We are looking for sponsors, and we have On the Border, the Eagles tribute band playing.
Woohoo!
Oh.
All right, there you are. All right, BEPPI Smith, we appreciate you. Time to give you the boot. Thank you so much. And Tobias, you've eaten me out of house and home.
He's an angel.
But that's okay. Great dog there. Stop by the Fabs on Bragg Boulevard and get yourself a pet. You're listening to News Talk 640 WFNC. We've got Fayetteville's most dependable forecast right now with CBS 17 meteorologist Rachel Dunsing.
Today will be mostly sunny and hot with a high of 99, but feeling like 105. Tonight will be mostly cloudy with rain and thunderstorms and a low of 73. Friday will have rain and thunderstorms in the morning. We will then have gradual clearing with a high of 90. After a rainy start to Friday, the weekend will be rain-free and sunny, but it's still going to be hot with highs in the 90s. That's your Fayetteville forecast. I'm CBS 17 meteorologist Rachel Dunsing.
Rachel, right now we've got 82 degrees across the board in Fayetteville, Hope Mills, and also in Pembroke. You're listening to News Talk 640. We're WFNC.
This report is sponsored